What If Naruto Was Dante's Reincarnation Part 6? As Team 7 get back to the village, they head to the Hokage's office to inform the Hokage on how the mission went. Kakashi tells Lord Third that they came across the Demon Brothers, Zabuza, and a young man by the name of Haku, and that between Naruto and Sasuke, all of them are now dead. Hiruzen pays the group the rate of a high B rank mission and the outstanding bounties for the Chunin and Zabuza. So right now they are pretty flush. Kakashi dismisses Team 7 so he can talk to the Hokage alone. When the team leaves, Kakashi tells Hiruzen about the strange power that Naruto has and about Sasuke's mutated Sharingan. Hiruzen thinks about this for a while and then tells Kakashi that the first Hokage had told him a long time ago about some dark, destructive power that exists, and it can be controlled to an extent through meditation. But this is the extent of his knowledge, and unfortunately he knows nothing about this new kind of Sharingan. Kakashi then leaves and catches up with his team, who are at Ichiraku Ramen, celebrating their mission success, and Naruto and Sasuke were trying to get Sakura to join them on their next training session, to which Sakura tells them that they should rest after what they had just been through. Kakashi was smiling behind his mask, tells Sakura that she is right that they need rest, but she should also train with them the next chance she gets. He then takes Naruto to one side and tells him that he should meditate in his free time to try and control himself when using that weird power that he has. Naruto, who knows that Kakashi was talking to the Hokage, asks if he found out what the actual power was so it'd be easier for him. But Kakashi just shakes his head saying sorry but no. So over the next couple of weeks, Naruto spends a lot of his time meditating to try and control his power, but also spends a bit of time with the Nine Tails. He learns a bit about the history of Shinobi, and about that his father, the one known only as Spada. Naruto asks the Nine Tails if there was anything else he could call him, to which the Nine Tails smiles, thinking that nobody has ever asked him this before. He tells Naruto that he could just call him by his actual name, Kurama. Naruto smiles himself, saying, "Okay, Kurama, I'll be back later. I've got to go and train." He then exits his mindscape and goes to meet with Sasuke and Sakura to get something to eat before training. While they're walking, wondering what to eat, they see a sand ninja picking up Konohamaru by his shirt, shouting that he got in his way and that he's going to pay for it. Naruto activates the rebellion and pulls out his huge sword, telling the sand ninja to put the kid down. He's the third Hokage's grandson, and they don't want to start a war now, do they? The reason why Naruto can now do it on command is through his meditation, because his sword is directly tied in with his demonic blood, which is his demon power. But anyway, Kankuro then drops the kid and tells Naruto to leave before he gets knocked into next week. Before the fight gets started, a cold voice comes from behind Kankuro, which makes him freeze where he stood. A small red-headed boy with a gourd comes around the corner, apologising for his brother's rudeness, and then asks Naruto what his name is. Naruto tells them his name, and then asks what his name is. "I'm Garo of the Sand, and we're going to be the ones who win the exam." He says this with cold eyes locked onto Naruto and Sasuke, sensing the power radiating out of both of them. The Sand Trio then leave, and Naruto turns to the others, asking what exam they are talking about, to which the others just shrug, saying that they have no idea. Almost on cue, Kakashi turns up, telling the team that he was looking for him, and that he was wondering if they wanted to take the Chunin exams. Naruto and Sasuke both say yes almost immediately, and Sakura agrees, not wanting to let them both down. Kakashi tells them that the exams are taking place in 3 days, so they should get some training in beforehand. So they all leave with Sasuke asking Naruto what he's going to be doing. He says that he's going to practice more with his sword and try and get faster while using it. Sasuke then tells Naruto he has a whole library of jutsu to go through with a wicked smile on his face. Sakura then asks if she can join Naruto on his training as she isn't that good at close combat. Naruto smiles, thinking that she is finally going to take training seriously, and says, "Yeah, you're more than welcome." They go and buy a short sword for Sakura to use for their training, as they find a similar one to what the Anbu use. So over the next few days, Naruto and Sakura go back and forth sparring, but only using their swords. It's a couple of days, but Sakura starts getting quicker and manages to even block a few of Naruto's faster strikes. So after their training, they all meet at the exam building, excited to take their next step in ninja society. They head up the stairs to the room with the two Chunin, but just push past as Sasuke already told them that there's a genjutsu on the door. So they walk past and get into a big room where they see a guy with black hair and huge bushy eyebrows looking at them. He introduces himself as Rock Lee and challenges Naruto and Sasuke to a fight, saying that he wants to test the strength of the genin that killed the Demon of the Mist. Naruto and Sasuke smile and then do rock, paper, scissors to decide who was going to go first. Sasuke wins and gets ready to fight, activating his Sharingan. Lee runs forward, launching a kick straight at Sasuke, but Sasuke just ducks and punches Lee in the back, sending him flying. But he runs after Lee, keeping pressure on him until Lee dodges a punch and gets behind Sasuke, knocking him into the air, about to use the primary lotus. But then a spectral dagger stabs through Lee's bandages, going straight into the floor, pinning it down. Before Sasuke lands, Guy turns up, telling them both to stop and that they have an exam to get to. Lee bows to Sasuke, thanking him for the fight, and runs off. Naruto is a bit miffed that he wasn't able to get a go, but they all head into the exam anyway. The first exam goes exactly the same as in canon, because Naruto is a lot stronger but not a lot smarter. Anko smashes through the window, telling all of them that this exam is over and for everyone to go to the Forest of Death now. They all go to the Forest of Death and wait around for everyone to turn up. When everyone is there, Anko explains the rules, but Naruto wasn't paying attention. He was looking at a suspicious grass ninja who was looking at Naruto and Sasuke with a kind of hunger in her eyes. A kunai gets flung at Naruto, but Naruto simply catches it and asks Anko if this is hers. Slightly blushing at the fact that Naruto caught it so easily, Anko takes the kunai and tells him that he should pay attention in future. So they go into the tent and get their scrolls and wait outside of their gates. Anko shouts "Go!" and all the genin rush into the forest. After running for a couple of hours, Team 7 stops so that Naruto can have a piss, and the same ninja tries to take him out, but Naruto simply headbutts the ninja, knocking him out instead. After he finishes his business, he checks the ninja, and luckily, he has the scroll that they're looking for. So he heads back and gives the scroll to Sasuke, telling him that he took it off a knocked out pervert. They carry on going until they get to a small clearing with the floor and surrounding trees charred like someone had used a big fire style ninjutsu recently. But from all around them, echoing, they hear something say, "Ah, another small one." Let me know what you think and any improvements I can make. See you next time. Bye.